the first major incentive is that the definition of the industrial undertaking has been amended by introducing subclause AA under clause 29C in section 2 of the income tax ordinance. What does it say? Let's quickly read and then I'll explain it to you. This new subclause that has been inserted reads as, from the first day of May 2020, next month, a person directly involved in the construction of buildings, roads, bridges, and other such structures, or the development of land. So both builders and developers are covered within the definition. To the extent and for the purpose of import of plant and machinery to be utilized in such activity, subject to such conditions as may be notified by the board. So what happens here is that the definition of industrial undertaking is being amended to include the construction of building, road, bridges, and other such structures or the development of the land. And it will basically facilitate the import of plant and machinery to be utilized in all such activities, subject to any condition that the board may notify to keep some controls and checks. So basically, the biggest incentive for industrial undertakings is when they import different plant and machinery, they get serious tax breaks and rebates and tax credits, etc. So now that same treatment would be extended to the construction industry as well by view of this change. And hence, it is a big incentive for the construction industry. One of the prime issue with the construction industry, as the people involved would know, that many of our plant and machinery is old. So just like one of our member was sharing, they are planning to indulge in the 3D setup. So any plant and machinery that they'll now be importing for that 3D setup, by virtue of this definition, would fall in the construction industry, being an industrial undertaking, and entail the serious tax incentives that are available to other industrial undertaking. So this is a big incentive for the construction industry. Then fixed rates of income tax have